Hello traders, welcome back to my channel, The Stock Monger. You are watching Ali Abbas here. Today we're going to be analyzing some energy stocks which I've been looking at for quite some time, and I believe that there is a chance that these stocks are going to give a surprise rally. Given the global scenario of a lot of talk about the recession and all the global markets falling, I understand that the markets are very dicey right now. There is a lot of indecision as to where the markets are going to go. Some indicators are saying it's going to fall further. Nifty is going to visit 14,500 and then probably 13,800. Bank Nifty has just been moving up and down a lot. But the main index, if you see Nifty 50, yes, it's visited 15,300, 200 levels right now. A big chance if it breaks the 15,000 level, which is psychological. A big chance for it to visit 14,500 in the coming weeks. However, if you look at the OI data for some stocks, and if you look at the OI data for Nifty and Bank Nifty, it says otherwise. There's going to be a range, there's going to be a lot of zigzag movements as we have been seeing since October last year. So that being said, we are going to analyze three stocks that I've shortlisted, and the risk size, the indicators on the OI data, everything will be explained. If you'd like to know more about how I pick the trades, please do visit my website stockmonger.in, and you can go through the course of the indicators, how I choose them, how I look at the moving averages before getting into a trade. Let's get started on the analysis on three energy stocks. So traders, here we are at the first stock that I've picked, that is Hindustan Petroleum. We're looking at it on a weekly time frame, and some very important things that I'm going to point out over here. The first is the trend from 2020 March. That was the lowest point of the COVID fall, and then the retest in October of 2020, and then the rise from there. So we have a trend line where it is again revisiting that area. Now, the rectangle over here, you see the purple rectangle. This is the resistance that it faced, and then it broke and took support, and then took support again. This was in the 2018-19 period. And let's just forget the COVID fall, that was news driven. So then we have a retest of that same area, and then another retest in July of 20, and then another retest in December, November and December throughout. So then it broke out, and then it started moving up, all the way past 350. 352, 353 is when it faced a resistance, and from there it just started falling gradually, and now it's back in that triangle area. Now, if I see the triangle area, the rectangle area, it has come into this area, and the trend line is dissecting this at around 203, 204 levels, the upper side being 212. So if this actually takes a support and moves back up, then yes, we can see a good movement by the end of July. That is somewhere over here, 25th July. 25th July starting. So the resistance over here is at 240. So that is why I'll be taking a July call. I'll explain the strikes which I'll be taking at the end of the video. Please do watch the video till the end. This is one. Now the next is Indian Oil Corporation, IOC. If we draw the trend line over here, it has actually broken the trend line. It has retested and it has fallen down. This is a weekly time frame. If we see the support levels, and if we see the support levels since 2018, 19, the COVID fall, let's just forget that, and then a resistance faced in March of 2021, and then a support in July, and then a move back up. Now it faced a resistance over here, which is the historic resistance at this level. So let's not look at that right now. Let's look at the levels that it will be visiting. Now over here is another support that it had taken prior, and it's actually hovering around the support. So we can't say it actually broke because there can be a break and a retest and then a down move again if it has to fall further. My intuition is saying that 120 levels can be revisited in a short period of time. There will be a surprise rally because this fall is just too big. This correction is just too big. It has come down, it has broken the trend line, I agree. I'm seeing it to pause somewhere around at 100 levels and then start moving back up. Now, there have been weeks where this stock has just gradually grown about 8 to 10%. As you can see in the week of September 2021, it went from 110 and finished at 119. So that's almost 9% growth. Then there was another rally over here in March of 2022 where it started at 113 and it closed at 123. So that's almost about 9% as well. So I'm expecting one of those weeks to come in the coming days where July will see some spikes. So I'll be taking a July call. I'll tell you which strike further in this video. To please do watch till the end. Now the third stock that I'm looking at is Bharat Petroleum. Let me draw the lines with you over here. First we'll draw the trend line, we'll look at the body. It's broken the trend line, is not even retested and just kept falling. We'll leave that to go. Let's look at the support and resistance levels. It is exactly in that area. Now this was the December 21st fall, which came down this much and then moved back up. So it's back in that area. This is a support. Now if this support is breaking, then it will go to 265. Now which level I'll be taking for this and why I suppose that will happen, let me just show you this. This is one trend line and this is another trend line. So it's a triangle pattern. If you look at it this way, it went out of it once, it tried to come back in and it fell further again. Now this is its lowest level in the past. It is actually the 52-week low that is going on right now. If you see June 20 over here and June 2021 over here. So this is its lowest level right now. If this takes a support and it gives a surprise rally back up, it could just creep back into this triangle. That will have to wait and watch before the end of July. So these are the three stocks that I've shortlisted, and now we will look at which strikes I'll be taking and what is the risk size and what is the return expected. So here we are, and these are the strikes that I have shortlisted, and the reason for taking these strikes is very simple. The levels that I've shown you, you can just go back in the video and check it. Hind Petro, BPCL and IOC. I'm taking the highest resistance level expected as per the swing that happened in the stock. So Hind Petro is now at 209. I'm taking a strike of 250 with the premium at 2. Now Monday this could probably open lower, which is not a problem for me. One thing that is what we have to notice is the lot size. So if I'm buying it, let's say it opens flat at these levels, Hind Petro at 2, BPCL at 2.5 and IOC at 0.8. Now these lot sizes are huge. Hind Petro has a lot size of 2700, BPCL has a lot size of 1800 and IOC has a lot size of 6500. Suppose I buy these at the same rates, I am having 5400 buy on Hind Petro, a 4500 buy on BPCL, that's 9900, and 5200 buy on IOC, so that's 15,100. So 15,100 is going to be my risk size. Now what is the expectation that I can have if these three stocks rally, if they give a surprise rally, and what is the exit strategy? Now let's say if I look at exiting all these at half point, exactly half point. So if I'm looking at a half point over here on 2700, it's going to be 1350. Then BPCL 1800, that's going to be 900, and IOC at 6500, so that's going to be 3,250. So on a average, on a total, sorry, not average, on a total of 15,100 investment, I'm targeting 5,500 rupee returns. This is per lot. Now my risk size, I'm going to keep it low because the markets are very uncertain, and 5,500 if I am grabbing that return, and if I just divide it by the risk size, my returns are at 36%, which is pretty good in a short span of time. So these are the risks that I'm going to take on the energy stocks. I have studied the energy index. I have looked at the other indicators that I have, and I am feeling a little confident that this can give me the returns. Now, what is the level that I will exit at? If let's say by the 15th or 16th of July, all these become half, I will actually exit and take a hit of 7,550 rupees. I will not hold it for longer than that. If it is anywhere close to my target point by the 15th or the 16th of July, I will book the profits and I will share it in the forum on my website stockmonger.in. So if you'd like to also be part of learning how I trade, please do join the website, register yourselves, and follow my trades. You can see that profits are being booked consistently, let it be small or big. They're being booked consistently, and you can also follow my trades. So I'll see you on the forum. All the best for the coming weeks.